Hey, welcome everyone. Hi, and welcome to The Real, where things get real and we talk about, well, whatever we feel. This is your girl Shy on today, episode 2. Yay! Doing this and really enjoying it. Hey, what can I say? I love what I do. All right, so today I hope everyone's doing well. Again, thank you for tuning in to my podcast, The Real with Shy Chronicles of a Network Marketer. All right, so today, getting straight into today's episode. Today's episode is I've been doing this for 90 days or less, and it's just not working. And I'm laughing because this is a little too close to home and unreal for me because actually someone asked me to talk about that. I think I was having a discussion a few maybe weeks back with someone whose name I won't mention, and I should, but I can't, I won't. But yeah, so I was having a discussion and this person was saying, what do you do when you are 30 to maybe 45, heading towards 90 days into the network marketing game, and you have no downline, or you have not seen any growth in your network marketing business? So what do you do? And I thought it was funny because, like I said, too close to home. For me, I can testify to that. When I first started in network marketing, I was charged and ready. I was sure, yay, let's do this. Okay, yeah, I got this. So I started following all of the company trainings and learning everything, constantly keeping in contact with my leaders and my upline. And I was ready to go. I learned every script. I got scripts. I sent about 218 emails, unsolicited, but 218 emails to real estate agents. Out of these 218 emails, I got 2 replies at the very least. The one was to become a business partner, which I'm very proud of that accomplishment, and the other was take me off your list. No one else answered, but it's okay because these people are now following me on social media, which is the craziest thing. Most of them are like on my LinkedIn, and they are very interactive. Actually, I got an email from LinkedIn recently telling me about the number of people that view my page per day. I think it's like 600 or something on one particular day. But yeah, so the whole point of network marketing, and I like that word because, well, I don't think people understand what the word networking is. Let's start there. Networking, what is networking? What is connecting? Let's even look at it from like a computer aspect of things. It's adding more than one device, right? And creating a network, or letting them run together simultaneously, for the most part, I think, right? But something like that. I think you follow me. So basically, networking is different things or different units coming together to communicate and for a common goal or purpose. And I think network marketing is something like that, well, at least in my head, that you actually have to connect with people. Keyword connect. Just like you do connect computers on a network to perform a task, right? So I don't think that people understand that to be a network marketer, you actually have to network. And I am guilty of that personally because, like I said, I'm laughing. I'm sorry. But when I first started, the first thing that I was told, and I mean, I love my MLM company so much for so many reasons. The training is incredible. The leaders, I'm talking about like support, and I can't say that it was the company. I know a lot of people like to play the shifting game, blame shifting. And it's my MLM and this and that. And no, it's probably you. And I'm not saying that all companies have the correct system for training or for encouraging. And I'm not saying that everyone is your friend in network marketing, because at the end of the day, although we are a team, we're kind of each other's competition as well. But it shouldn't feel like it, you know? It should be that we're trying to help each other grow, because we're on different territories for the most part anyway. But here's my thing. How can you be a network marketer if you're not networking, if you're not getting to know people, if you're not building relationships? And that is a fault of a lot, or flaw rather, of a lot of network marketers, myself included, because I by nature am an introvert. I work from home. I've been working from home for like 2 years, which is my dream come true in so many ways. And I spent a lot of time on my computer. I spent a lot of time by myself, with myself, you know, working and doing different things. So it's a case of I am a people person, in that if you place me in an environment where I feel sociable or I feel comfortable, I will interact. I have no problem in speaking, like you can tell. But the problem with me is I don't really like going up to people and just speaking to them. So for me, network marketing has brought out a side of me that I didn't even know was possible as pertains to cold calling, for example. I remember my first cold call, I was like, yeah, okay. And it was so crazy because I thought it through. I went through the scripts that our company provided. I modified it and made it my own and put my own little twist to it. And I'm telling you, for cold calling, it's quite simple as far as I'm concerned. You have 5 seconds to tell this person who you are, where you're calling from, and why you're calling the phone. The end. For me, and then I state exactly what I want to achieve, what my goal was initially, whether it was a soft pitch, whether it was permission to send, whatever it is that you want to do, you stick to that. And I'm telling you, because that cold calling technique works. And then after that, you know, you go through the process of multiple exposures, follow-ups, you know, and one of the things that they teach in our MLM is that the power is in the follow-up. And I believe that with everything. You know, sometimes you have to be a little patient. And I'm going to go off the limb here and blame the companies a little bit, because I think one of the tools that are supposed to be used as inspiration can also set a little bit of confusion, in that when people do the whole look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, you can be like me. Some people get motivated by it, but others get distracted by it, and they become consumed with trying to be at that level or like that person. Rather than seeing them as an example, they kind of make them become an idol. Like, I have to be like so and so because they're doing this and I want to be there and I want to have it. So it becomes coveting instead of goals, and that can be a danger line for a lot of people. But I mean, to each his own. That's how the system is, and it's something that has been around for years. And I'm just saying this because I have listened to a lot of examples. I have a lot of topics that people have asked me to talk about, and it's just amazing, you know, the questions that people have and the things that people really want to put out there, or the issues rather. So, but that entire topic is for a whole other episode. But getting back to the original point, it's been 90 days or less, and I have not added anyone to my downline. Oh, this is so funny. Okay, so my question to you would be, what have you actually done? Oh, I started sharing my story, right? So for me, when I first joined as a network marketer, the first thing I did, and it's pretty much technique for anyone, is I started attacking everyone around me. My warm market, anyone and everyone in my family, my brother, my mother, who has perfect, you know, timings and patience with me. And I started attacking my friends. And I say attacking because I'm like, hey, so don't you think you can do this? Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Okay, yeah, sure, let's do this, let's do that. And, you know, so I mean, I guess it is a technique and it does work for some people that you, and it really depends on the product or the service that you're pitching. In my case, my service or service-based product did not, and probably still does not apply to almost anyone in my family, because they don't need what I have to offer for the most part. I still try to soft pitch them on. I think it was up to yesterday. I tried to soft pitch my brother on, hey, well, you don't need the whole thing, but you might just use this. And that's fine. But then the next step that I took was to, go a little, like I said, off the limb and really start, hitting up social media, just random messages. Hey, 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 I have a product. How about this? Why don't you join this? Oh, yes. Why don't you take a look at this? I offer this, this, this. And if you want to do this, 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 this. And it works for some people. Did it work for me? Not so much, because I was literally just sending stranger messages. I got a few calls out of it. A few people were interested, but not the results that I wanted. So I started to realize and really evaluate what I was doing and what I was doing wrong. Was I not doing enough training? Did I not know the products enough? Was it that I couldn't close a deal? What